For the millions of Palestinians who call this place home, Israel's occupation in East Jerusalem and the West Bank is the fuel for their anger. These other communities look on with horror at the bombardments in Gaza, but with disappointment too in their own leadership and fear for what Hamas's attack and the Israeli response will mean for them. Our Ines De La Cuetara reports from Jerusalem.
Jerusalem's old city, now a ghost town. The holy city has rarely been this quiet. Only a handful of worshippers at the Wailing Wall. At the Al-Aqsa Mosque too, the third holiest site in Islam. And the Church of the Holy Sepulchre deserted. As Israel wages war on Hamas, tensions in this divided city reaching a boiling point.
Like a balloon, put a lot of air inside, in the end it will.
Tourists have fled, and nearly all shops in this normally bustling city have closed, the Palestinian population staying home. Adnan Jafar, though, decided to keep his sweets shop open. He's Palestinian. His shop has been around for 70 years.
My grandfather was here, father, me, and my son. So 4 generations now. The most popular dessert is the knafe. Cheese, the flour on top, pistachios, and this makes it sweet. We used to have more things, but now because of the situation, no business. Our work is for everybody. The Jewish, Muslims, Christians, pilgrims, tourists, they all come to the old city. Jerusalem are in wars since 1948, so the generations are getting used to it because they never had peace.
But in the last week, Adnan has been taking new precautions when it comes to the safety of his adult son.
I used to accompany him everywhere.
Because of the war, you now walk with your son?
Yeah. In this time, I don't let him go anywhere alone.
It's the best idea because I don't want to be shot by the Israeli soldiers.
A city thousands of years old, the United States recognized Jerusalem as Israel's capital in 2017, to the horror or jubilation of residents depending on where you live. Because according to the UN, East Jerusalem is Palestinian-occupied territory. And when you drive through it, you can see what makes this the most policed city in the country.
There's been more and more security popping up on the streets of Jerusalem, and you can see it right here. Police have stopped this group of Palestinians. They're now searching their car. This is the reality on the streets of Jerusalem now.
Hello. Hello. Hi. We are American News.
Press.
ABC News.
This is police activity.
Okay.
You can't picture me. You understand? Or you want, I take you to the police office. You understand me?
We'll move on, officer. We'll move on.
Tensions are also fraught in the nearby West Bank, where security forces have been conducting raids, arresting some 63 Hamas operatives, according to the IDF. But civilians say they're also being harassed.
اللي صار أنا كنت رايح عادي زي كل يوم على الشغل واللي صار نزلت من محطة الباص وبنص الطريق مستوطن بقول لي أنت عربي أنت عربي.
Adnan Syed is a 23-year-old Palestinian and East Jerusalem native who works in the West Bank.
وصلت منطقة الشغل ومسكت عصاي عشان أدافع عن نفسي لأنه صار في حوالي 50 مستوطن بدهم يحاولوا يتهجموا علي بدي أدافع عن نفسي. المهم بعد 3 دقايق اجى اللي بيشتغل افتحاء على المستوطنة اجى ورفع سلاحه علي وصار يهددني وبقول لي انزل على الارض ومسكني غصبا عني ونزلنا على الارض. الشرطة 6 دقايق كانوا موجودين عندي واخذوني ووصلوني على محطة الباص وضليتني مروح.
Adnan says he was harassed 3 times in the last week. Divisions have spiraled in recent months. Back in January, 7 were killed outside this East Jerusalem synagogue. At the time, the deadliest Palestinian attack in nearly a decade. But while there, ABC's James Longman also met this man, Retief Hassan, in front of what was left of his home. Hassan recorded as Israeli bulldozers left him and 11 family members homeless.
He's had his house demolished, he's been fined for having it in the first place, and he has to pay the costs for having it destroyed. And now he's living like this.
The government told him his home was built with the wrong permit, and Palestinian homes were being taken down at a brisk pace to clear the way for new settlements. Dozens of Palestinians have been killed in East Jerusalem and the West Bank since the war broke out. More than the highest ever monthly total since the UN began keeping records in 2005. Israel's war with Hamas has sparked renewed anger.
Now, if you ask anyone, do you believe in two-state solution? They will say no.
The anger now on both sides is much worse. For Adnan Jafar, the shopkeeper, he's keeping his door open, looking forward to one day once again welcoming customers of all faiths. How do you see this ending?
Everybody is human being. They have the right to live in peace. Everybody.
A right to live in peace. Thank you, Ines, for that report. That's all from us from here in Tel Aviv. I'm James Longman. We leave you with some of the images that have moved us most in this war. Thanks for streaming with us.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.